This is Maoming Road North. And it's got these really interesting buildings here. I believe these are sort of Shikumen, which is a kind of characteristic building here in Shanghai. We're very much in the city, so yeah, there are modern buildings not far from here. Many more behind us. We're also pretty near Nanjing Road, the famous shopping road in Shanghai. More red bricks here, not quite as many gray ones like before. Definitely still some gray ones though. I believe these buildings here are reconstructions rather than really old buildings. But it is kind of fun to see them in this particular traditional style anyway. And here's one of the best known tourist attractions in this area. The former residence of Mao Zedong. Yes, Mao Zedong, the former chairman of the Communist Party of China. And here he is. This was his home well before the founding of the PRC in 1924. And that's why he's got a lot more hair than on most pictures people usually see of him. The Chinese inscription says, "Great Leader Mao Zedong." They've made this house into more of a museum than anything. And all the information here is in Chinese. It is interesting seeing these much younger pictures of Chairman Mao. In this one, he's way over to the upper left, second to left. Here's a bit of a balcony, which we can see the neighboring buildings. Some really tall buildings right near this old house. And this is a timeline of times after the founding of the PRC, when Mao came to Shanghai. Hey look, there he is playing ping pong. That's fun. This is an interesting bit of history. Having said that, if you don't read Chinese, it can be pretty hard to understand what's going on in this place. If you're not quite interested in Chinese history, or very good at reading Chinese, or both, you might not find this the most interesting tourist attraction. I was here anyway, so I figured, why not make a visit? This side has a lot of restaurants. You got a hot pot restaurant here. And over there is a German bar and restaurant, wo man Bier trinkt. And some American fast food, including this White Castle. It's actually kind of funny to me, since I'm from California, which is well outside of White Castle's normal service area. This is actually the only White Castle I've ever been to here in Shanghai. And a Taco Bell. This is not the first Taco Bell I've ever had, but it's kind of fun to get one all the way over here in China. Around here, the old traditional buildings end, and we get modern buildings like this one with a Sephora on the ground floor. And here's a slightly more back alley area, which is clearly more of a place where people live, not just commercial shopping. Pretty interesting here. Interesting that even though we're quite in the middle of a big city, this place actually seems reasonably peaceful. Not bad. These look like these are just, people's homes and small businesses. Like, I'm guessing this here is a barber, just because you got the symbol here. And yes, they use the symbol for a barber in China too. Beautiful. Pretty cool. Orange flowers. How wonderful. Little garden area. Ni hao. One resident just poked her head out the door and thought I'd give her a nice hello. She gave me a smile back. Didn't realize this place existed back here, but it's kind of nice and quaint. So that saw or drill or whatever it is certainly not contributing to the peaceful atmosphere. Still, no sense in complaining. Apparently the addresses here are actually all on Nanjing Road, even though we're on a back alley from Nanjing Road. Here's the gate out of this area, out of this residential area. Here's Wujiang Road, which has a mix of brick Shikumen like buildings on this side and more modern glass ones on the other. Pizza's always fun. Some little kiosks here. and an entrance to the metro. And that will be a perfect transition to us leaving, getting on the metro to go somewhere else. And if you enjoyed that trip to this area of Shanghai and you want to see more about my life in Shanghai, this would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.